1.
Government Notice of Motion number 1.
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I move that a respectful address be presented to His Excellency the Governor-General, commending to His Excellency the alterations to the appropriation for the 2012-13 financial year in respect of vote audit, vote ombudsman and vote parliamentary commissioner for the environment, and the appropriations and information for the 2013-14 financial year in respect of vote audit, vote ombudsman and vote parliamentary commissioner for the environment. Mr Speaker, these three officers are in fact officers of Parliament and do have some high degree of statutory, or in fact total statutory independence. The Controller of Auditor General is a position currently held by Lynn Provost. She's held that position since October of 2009, and it is the Act, the Controller Auditor General Parliament Act that of 2001 actually, that gives that person the authority to effectively be the public's person in looking at the probity of all public expenditure in New Zealand, and that includes local government as well. Now, Mr Speaker, members are extolling me to be a little more excited in my speech this afternoon. I would be, but when it comes to the Auditor General, there is a degree of dignity that does need to be respected about that office, and I'm not going to fall into the trap posed for me this afternoon by the Right Honourable Winston Peters, who has a great deal of respect for the Auditor General's office, and for that matter, Mr Robertson on the other side, who is only just now learning what that office is. Mr Speaker, one of the other groups here is the Ombudsman. Currently, there are a number of people holding that office and have done so on behalf of the people of New Zealand since 1962. They continue to do good work, making sure that the government of the day or other agencies of government are able to be accessible to New Zealanders. And finally, Sir, the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment, Dr Jan Wright, has been in that position since the 5th of March 2007. She was reappointed for a second term in 2012 and continues to be a watchdog for the people of New Zealand when it comes to environmental matters. And some of her work, sir, while at times controversial, while at times challenging to some people, is absolutely necessary and does a great job. There are two changes to the vote audit, Mr Speaker: a $35,000 increase in the permanent legislative authority baseline arising from a determination by the Remuneration Authority. There is a decrease, though, sir, of $181,000 resulting from an updated forecast for the revenue-dependent appropriation of audit and assurance services. Mr Speaker, in the case of the other officers, there are small alterations that I don't think are necessary to mention this afternoon, sir. There are both increases and there are also some decreases as well. All of those, by and large, come from Remuneration Authority determinations. Mr Speaker, I commend the motion to the House.
The question is the motion be agreed to. Darian Fenton.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased to take a call on this notice of motion for the 2012-13 alterations to